Hey, I
I'm
still
good.
still
I'm
getting your
excited.
coffees. Whereabouts are you based in Derry for the group? Is it Auckland?
I'm thinking Auckland. I think all over.
No, you. I mean, you.
I
You're
am in
based in
Auckland. Yeah,
Auckland.
I am in
Ah,
Auckland.
okay,
Sorry.
Auckland based. And then I represent the very bottom of the country. I'm in Christchurch. So it would be nice to see and chat if anyone else is in the South Island. I never get to meet anyone down here. So let me know in the chat if you're based in the South Island. Oh, you're in India.
Oh, nice.
2:30 a.m. That's commitment.
2:30 a.m. is insane hour.
The 10K Women or 10K Wahine is an initiative that Microsoft kicked off um, with a goal. Obviously, it's literally in the name that we want to train 10,000 women in IT and technology to try and bridge the skill gap that we have in New Zealand. Just reading the chat as well. And this isn't our day job. So Indira, I came across because we've launched this Microsoft community learning rooms, which I'll tell you about a bit later as well. And I just came across this New Zealand data scientist architect, and I thought, no way, I've got to grab her. And I asked Indira if she would be keen to do a gig on the side. So this isn't our day jobs. My day job is to talk to customers all day long about skilling, and that's our skilling offerings at Microsoft offer as part of any other business. And Indira's day job, do you want to kind of just tell the group what your day job is, Indira?
Yeah, so I work as a data architect in a company called Data Engine. So that's my role at this stage. Yeah, but I'm passionate about training kids, training women particularly, and yeah, passionate about teaching all about technology, what I learn at my job to teach others so that everyone can learn and benefit. So that's how I'm here
That's
in front of
awesome.
you.
What is a day in the life of a data architect? What does that
Uh,
involve?
I'm a consultant, so I'll be working with other clients. So sometimes I can be on two projects or three projects, so multitasking. Sometimes I'll be just dedicated to one project, so it depends. And then in as part of a data architecture, we will be doing proof of concepts, and we'll be recommending some of the architecture, go through their current architecture if they have any, assess that, and then propose a architecture that will benefit. Particularly these days, it's happening with the modern data platform. So migrating from on-premises systems to cloud systems. So that's where I am at the moment.
Wow, that's huge. A lot of responsibility, a lot of experience to get to there as well. So we're very, very lucky to have you today. I just got four or so things I just wanted to show you guys on the screen as part of the welcome opening for this event. And then I'm going to leave you in Indira's hands for the day. Um, I wanted to kind of just set the scene for you guys. So as I said, I talk to customers all day long. Let me just get on the right page. I talk to customers all day long about cloud skilling. And one of the themes that emerges in every conversation is that our customers here in New Zealand and Australia, they're struggling to find talent in the market. You know, they're struggling to find people to hire. And so my job, that keeps me employed, because then I talk to them about how can you grow your internal capability inside your company to uplift those cloud skills. And we are moving to cloud, whether people think that or not. Some people resist the change, but it is coming. And so the last couple of years has been very focused around, you have your on-prem environment. 20 years ago, you had these four little servers, but times are changing, and now we're talking everything's in the cloud. And then more recently, in the last sort of 6 months, the conversation has flipped again to what is this AI about? And that has created even more of a whole sort of conversation dynamic. So I read a interesting article the other night that someone said 2023 will be the year we all move uncomfortably in our seats. And I thought that was quite funny because, yes, everyone's getting quite not nervous, but nervous, excited about what does this mean? What does AI mean for us? There's definitely a big rumble coming, and 75% of companies say, according to this Future of Jobs report I read, that they plan to adopt AI in the next 5 years. So whether that be, the super technical AI, which is like AI embedded into coding tools, like GitHub has got a AI that sits next to it to help coders figure out how to write code, or whether it be what you and I all use every day, even in non-super technical roles, which is like you may have heard of Copilot, things like that, where it's going to be inside even office tools like Excel and things, PowerPoint, those kind of things are going to have AI embedded into them. So to that end, the report predicts, or the companies that they surveyed predict that 800 million people today in the world are going to need to learn new skills for their jobs. And that actually means that more than half of everyone and all of us are going to need new skills and training in the next 2 years. So, that's not too scary. But I also read that in doing my research for something else, that the top two fastest growing jobs in the world, and this is New Zealand, Australia as well, are AI and machine learning specialists. Um, so that is why we wanted to help with AI training. When Indira and I sat down and said, should we do an Azure fundamentals? We said, no, AI. AI is where it's all about at the moment, and we want to help you grow those skills. Because companies are saying to us that they see AI, big data, which is the stuff Indira does, consulting for, but AI is the thing that they want to grow everyone's skills in. Along with that comes the soft skills with, analytics and being able to interpret visuals and those kind of things. But AI training is, number one priority for them. So if you can potentially have a CV and you're out in the market applying for jobs and your CV's got Microsoft AI Fundamental Certified, we think that's going to help you really stand out from the rest of the applicants and help you get one step ahead when you're trying to grow your career in tech. So that is really, in a nutshell, why we wanted to help you here today as well. Indira, that sort of loud noise is still happening, so you might have to put headphones on. Just ask the group later on how they feel about it. Just my feedback, just that it's quite like
I
a.
think I think a helicopter is going above me.
Oh, okay.
But I
Okay.
think I'll just go and get my headphones as well.
Okay, cool. I'll just finish these two slides while you do that. Um, so so that was the why are we here? Why is this important to us? I hope that was giving you a bit of I don't know, excitement, but I wanted to also share with you, and we'll leave these slides with you, that there's a lot of things that you can do for skilling. So I get frustrated when people talk to me about how they want to be ahead and they want a job in IT and they wish they had this flexibility to be able to work from home, or not be at a bank teller type job till 5 p.m. every night. They want to have a different life for themselves and they want a career. And they're really thinking about moving into IT, but then I don't see them taking the necessary steps to study or progress themselves. So I'm so proud of all of you in this room for taking this next step. There's so much free training available to you. I don't have slides to cover off what AWS does. And by the way, if you want to learn AWS cloud, that's great. You should be, because although they're our competitor, I think all customers at the moment have got multi-cloud scenarios. And so I always encourage everyone, I don't care what training it is, just do something. You should always be showing your employer that you are, this IT term that we have called tech intensity and curiosity to know more. You should be demonstrating that by constantly wanting to learn and constantly furthering yourself with that. It's just a good asset to have if you want to move into tech. We have to learn all the time. And so from Microsoft, if you want to do a practice exam for this AI fundamentals, we've got free practice assessments for you. If you want to learn in your own time, so what Indira is helping you with today might not sink in. I recommend that you'll still need to do some study. And so you can do that through Microsoft Learn, which is the same tool Microsoft staff use to study for this exam as well. It's the exact same content that you can have for free on Microsoft Learn. I want to watch and learn from others. There's shows and videos and all sorts of things. There are virtual training days. So if you feel like you need another session after today, you can go and find a virtual training day online for the AI fundamentals as well for free. So anyone can attend those. You don't have to be a customer of ours. It can be, your uncle or your auntie can go to one of those as well. And then, there's Microsoft Learn Community, and we've got games, and we've got exam practice assessments. I've already mentioned those, but also exam readiness videos and labs and all sorts of things. So these are all free, no-cost resources. And then as you would have seen in our lead up to this today, everyone who comes to the session today and tomorrow, Indira will be sending you out individually a code for being able to take the exam as well. So that's something that you're only getting in this class. The training I mentioned above doesn't give the exam vouchers anymore. So by attending today and tomorrow, you'll get that free exam voucher as well. It does have to be used by October, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, it kind of puts some pressure on you to take the exam soon. But those are the exam vouchers that we had that were expiring in October for these kind of events. So hopefully you can give it a go. And I will say, don't worry if you fail. Like, we've got people, you may have seen a lady called Narelle in my team. She's quite visible and she's a mentor to a lot of students. She failed her Azure fundamentals twice, and she tells everyone that because it helps you know that you're not alone. Just give it another go another day. But do the practice assessments first a couple of times as well. So in this place, there is no such thing as failure. It's just about learning. So I encourage everyone to just give it a go. And then I just wanted to point out on my last slide that we actually, Microsoft worldwide, launched the first ever certificate for generative AI. So there's 5 modules that are free on LinkedIn Learning. Anyone can access them. If you take the 5 modules and you then take the assessment as part of that, they send you a certificate saying you have got the certificate in generative AI. So that's something else to look at as well, maybe another day if you wanted to do something after this. So I thought that would be good to send you. So I'll send you those slides. I don't know, no one seems to be on the camera, so maybe we won't take a photo, but maybe you can do that later, Indira, just to have something to put on LinkedIn and say we've all done this today. But yeah, any questions?
Maybe we can ask them to turn the camera on. Are you all
Does anyone
willing
want
to
to
do
take
that?
a group photo? Yay!
That's good.
Okay, I'll go back to this cool slide I have around the stats because that makes a good picture. So let me just get my little snippy tool. If you guys want to stay on, keep your cameras off, that's fine too. Priya, I know you might need to just dash. Let me just get a snippy. Sorry, one sec. I have to build out the slide. I like these stats. So everyone smile. Hold on. Keep that smile. Oh, wait, now I've got a picture on my screen. Hold on one sec. I just wanted to get rid of that comment. Okay. Cool. Got it. Thanks, everyone. So I will leave you with Indira for the day and check in on you later. So